You to get here. Now that you're in the WNBA, what are your expectations? Not just for this season, but for your career. Is there a player whose legacy you strive to meet?
I've always been a moment-to-moment type of player and person. Um, I don't really get too far ahead of myself. Right now, I just want to put focus on where I'm at, how to be the best player I can possibly be. But to answer your questions, I've looked up to Lisa Leslie my whole life. I mean, she made me want to dunk. So hopefully I'll get to do it in the game like she did. We'll see.
Okay, so you mentioned an incredible player who's had a legendary career. Have you had a chance to interact with them, and did they give you any meaningful advice?
Yeah. They came to a game and I met them after. I was a little starstruck, you know, growing up, wanting to be just like her, and then playing in the same league. It's just surreal. And she told me everybody's path to greatness is different, and to just enjoy every step of the journey. And I'm doing just that.
That's great advice. On another note, you've taken a different route to the WNBA by playing and getting experience overseas. There's been a lot of hype about this draft class coming into the league. What are your thoughts about the other rookies, particularly Caitlin Clark?
I'm so thankful for the extra years of experience I've had overseas, but now I think it's time to show what I'm capable of in this league. Kind of like what Rebecca Gardner did her first season. I have so much respect for the other rookies, and I watched them all play in college. Caitlin Clark, she's just on a whole other level, and I'm really looking forward to matching up with her, with Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, all of them.
So, coming from where you've come from, what are you looking forward to the most being in this city with this incredible fan base?
Wow. Well, I'm happy to be back home, playing in my own country. I didn't really care what city I ended up in. I just wanted the opportunity. And now that I'm here, I'm excited to make my debut and give this city what they've been missing.
For casual fans and fans just getting into women's basketball who might not be familiar with you yet, what do you want them to know about who you are as a player as well as an individual?
Even though this is my first time in the W, I've been a pro baller for a while now. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to introduce myself to a whole new set of fans. It's gonna take a lot of hard work and dedication, especially with so many talented rookies coming in, but I'm ready for the challenge.
Lastly, if you could describe the perfect outcome of the upcoming season, what would it be? And what are the odds of it coming true?
Perfect outcome, easy. Winning a championship. That's the pinnacle. I was brought here to help this team do exactly that. You know, I won't make any guarantees or anything, but I will say our odds are looking pretty good.
The finish line. If you were making a pitch to the voters, why do you think you should win the award?
I wouldn't expect anything else from Caitlin. I'm glad I've been able to keep up with her. I'm not really into pitching myself for individual accolades. I've always been a team first kind of player, so I will say this. To be in the Rookie of the Year discussion alongside Caitlin has been a true honor, and I think we both deserve it.
Has Caitlin reached out to you, and have you had any discussion with her about it?
She reached out, yeah. Basically said if she was going to lose the Rookie of the Year award to anyone, she hoped it would be me. And just hearing a player like her tell me that was enough for me. It's validation for all the hard work and time I put in to get to this point.
Caitlin was obviously the front runner going in. Did you expect to have a similar success?
I expected to be the best player I could be and work hard. I guess you could say I'm off to a good start.
You've had some good games so far, but I'd consider this your breakout game of the season. Do you agree?
I think that's a fair statement. Yeah, I've been able to contribute in different ways and make an impact so far, but this is the first game where I feel like I really lit up that stat sheet, so.
So, first-year players often have a memorable welcome to the WNBA moment. An introduction to the league, all sorts. What was yours?
That's between me and Diana Taurasi, but I will say this. I learned pretty quickly not to talk trash with her during the game. Okay?
Open looks.
Man, all credit goes to my teammates. They screened well, they got me the ball in the right spots, they kept...
For sure. So you've now passed Liz Cambage and Asia Wilson, who both previously scored 53 points. What was going through your mind as the game progressed? Did you have the record in your sights?
I want to score every time I have the ball in my hands, so when the shots kept falling, I just kept asking for it, and at some point during the fourth quarter, I knew the record was in reach, and coach kept running the offense through me, so why not go for it?
You had a tall task going up against Brianna Stewart and her team so early in the season, but you had a good game overall. Did it take you a minute to settle in and adjust?
You can watch all the film you want to prepare, but when you're playing Stewie for the first time, it's honestly, it's kind of mesmerizing. So yeah, it took me a minute or two, but after that, I held my own.
Did she say anything to you during the game?
Oh yeah. She said, "Welcome to the W," and after that she hit a 3 in my face. So not much I could do but laugh, but I'll return the favor next time.
What a great game. Anytime you get to see all these stars on the floor, it is just so special.
It was also a nice little break from the grind of the regular season. Now, our entire focus is on this stretch run. And I just got to say, I can't wait for the second half of the year.
You've had a lot of them throughout your career. The most 40-point games ever, in fact. Does this make you the greatest scorer of all time?
They've done it. They've won it all. All the sacrifice, the workouts, the time, the gym, it has all paid off.
What a feeling it is to even get to the finals, but to win it too, it's just a feeling I'm sure they will never forget. Congrats.
Winning a championship is the pinnacle of anyone's career. We all dream of it, but to do it in the best league in the world, it's just got to be the crowning achievement athletically for a lot of the players out there. So I'm going to say, just enjoy it. It's the toughest thing to do in sports. Win your last game.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga, along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
championship win. This being the first of your career, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. You know, it feels great. They say you always remember your first, so I'm gonna savor this moment for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm. This title puts you up there with a select group of WNBA champions, and your WNBA career has only just begun. How validating is that for you?
I mean, hopefully it's not the last one. But yeah, to know I've got at least one title to my name, like Brittany Griner, Elena Del Don, and the great Tamika Catchings. Oh, it means everything, and I can't wait to go for number 2 next year.
All right. So, what do you want to say to all the fans who will be celebrating with you tonight?
Oh, well, this is what it's all about. You know, enjoy it, and I'll see you guys all at the championship parade. Let's just do it all over again next season.
Thank you. You're now part of an elite group of players who've won MVP. What was your mindset heading into this season, and was that one of your goals?
I think every player in the WNBA wants to win MVP. It's definitely something to strive for sure. I don't think I started the season with that as my focus, but I knew I was ready to make that next step. I worked hard in the off season, and I felt good about my game.
There's only a handful of players with multiple MVPs. What does it take to do it more than once?
Yeah, you look at Asia Wilson or legends like Cheryl Swoops or Lisa Leslie, they've all won it more than once. They continue to play at a high level and elevate their game year after year, and yeah, that's just what it takes.
What was the first reaction you had when you found out?
I laughed. Not because I thought it was funny. I just didn't know what to say. Winning MVP has always been a dream of mine, so when they told me, I just couldn't stop laughing and smiling. The video should be on social media somewhere.
They've done it. They've won it all. All the sacrifice, the workouts, the time in the gym, it has all paid off.
What a feeling it is to even get to the finals, but to win it too, it's just a feeling I'm sure they will never forget. Congrats.
Winning a championship is the pinnacle of anyone's career. We all dream of it, but to do it in the best league in the world, it's just got to be the crowning achievement athletically for a lot of the players out there. So I'm going to say just enjoy it. It's the toughest thing to do in sports. Win your last game.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
Were you able to close it out and work so well together to make it happen?
Well, we're a solid team, both on and off the court. We know our roles, we play them well, and everybody stepped up. I'm so proud of this team right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it feels great now that you're holding the championship trophy. But there were a lot of expectations going into the season. How did you handle that pressure, and how did you reach out to any veterans or past players and how to deal with it?
I know the fans felt we could win it all. Hey, I knew. I felt we could win it all, but we just had to go out there and make it a reality. I didn't feel any pressure because I knew we could do it. So, but at first I was texting Cheryl Swoops a bit. She's a 4-time champ, and she told me to just block out all the noise and stay focused, and I took her advice, and look where we are.
I know the championship just happened, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the roster will likely be the same next season from top to bottom. Is another title in your sights?
We want to enjoy this one right now, but yeah, it definitely is. You know, once you get a taste of winning the title, you just want to keep drinking from that well. So, absolutely.
Thank you.
Won it all! Wow! They've done it! They've won it all! All the sacrifice, the workouts, the time in the gym, it has all paid off.
What a feeling it is to even get to the finals, but to win it too, it's just a feeling I'm sure they will never forget. Congrats.
Winning a championship is the pinnacle of anyone's career. We all dream of it, but to do it in the best league in the world, it's just got to be the crowning achievement athletically for a lot of the players out there. So I'm going to say, just enjoy it. It's the toughest thing to do in sports. Win your last game.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
Can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there. Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do with it.
That's it, folks. Indiana Fever have won it all. Wow.
And just wow. This is the moment they've been dreaming up since day one of the season, of the preseason, of the off-season. Now they can truly celebrate.
You work your whole life to get an opportunity to play in the postseason, then you get to the finals and win. What a feeling. The range of emotions these players are feeling right now, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just truly a special moment, and we've been witnessing an incredible postseason run by this team, and they deserve all the accolades for being the best team in the WNBA this season. So from all of us here in the booth, a big congratulations to this fantastic team, the staff, the fans, really the whole organization that has been such a tremendous success.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the W. Wow! And just wow. This is the moment that they've been bringing up since game one of the season, of the preseason, of the off-season. Now they can truly celebrate.
You work your whole life to get an opportunity to play in the postseason, then you get to the finals and win. What a feeling. The range of emotions these players are feeling right now, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just truly a special moment, and we've been witnessing an incredible postseason run by this team, and they deserve all the accolades for being the best team in the WNBA this season. So from all of us here in the booth, a big congratulations to this fantastic team, the staff, the fans, really the whole organization that has been such a tremendous success.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Schwartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
Historic moment in the WNBA. No other player has ever gotten 5 rings before. What does that mean for you and your legacy?
Oh, thank you, Ben. It means absolutely everything. To be sitting here in this moment, knowing I'm a part of WNBA history is overwhelming. I had a different path than others, but I always believed I was destined to be great, and it's what drives me every day. That's the legacy. Work hard for your dreams, and they will come true.
That's beautiful. Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper were part of the Houston Comets dynasty that won 4 in a row. You've now passed them both. Were you in touch with them during the series?
Cheryl and Cynthia, they're like family to me, honestly. Like 2 wise aunts, you know. They've taken me under their wing, so to speak. I've been lucky to have their guidance and support throughout my career, but also during these finals, and to even be mentioned in the same stratosphere as them is just beyond anything that I ever imagined happening.
It is hard to win multiple championships. We've all wondered for decades if 5 could ever be done. Well, you did it. Is 6 possible?
I think, you know, I've been blessed to be on some just really incredible teams with a lot of talent around me. You know, that's part of it. The other part is my work ethic and the belief that I could accomplish anything. And, you know, each championship, it's a little sweeter than the last. 6, yeah, 6 would be the sweetest of them all,
Yeah.
for sure. And we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Austin. Edwards with it. Five to shoot. Back to Austin. Rebounded by the Fever. Here's Hill. She's got 10. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Austin missing. And it's the Fever ball. Hill gets the bucket.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Indiana Fever have won it all. Wow. They've done it. They've won it all. All the sacrifice, the work Tim, it has all paid off.
What a feeling it is to even get to the finals, but to win it too, it's just a feeling I'm sure they will never forget. Congrats.
Winning a championship is the pinnacle of anyone's career. We all dream of it, but to do it in the best league in the world, it's just got to be the crowning achievement athletically for a lot of the players out there. So I'm going to say just enjoy it. It's the toughest thing to do in sports. Win your last game.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Schwartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.
It was like watching a battle within a battle. What's that like from a player's perspective?
Caitlin and I, we're similar players, and in style, in confidence, we're both like, anything you can do, well, I can do better. So in a game like this, we both wanted to win and play well for our team. These types of back and forth battles, they're just so much fun, not only for the fans, but for the players as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think games like this impact the Rookie of the Year race, considering how close it is?
You know, I haven't really put much thought into Rookie of the Year, I'll tell you. I just focus on the game and playing the best that I can every time I step on the floor. But I know this, we're definitely making it hard for the voters. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just look how happy their coach is.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight.
Look how happy their coach is.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. Indiana Fever have won it all. Wow.
They just wow. This is the moment that they've been dreaming of since game one of the season, of the preseason, of the offseason. Now they can truly celebrate.
You work your whole life to get an opportunity to play in the postseason, then you get to the finals and win. What a feeling. The range of emotions these players are feeling right now, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just truly a special moment, and we've been witnessing an incredible postseason run by this team, and they deserve all the accolades for being the best team in the WNBA this season. So from all of us here in the booth, a big congratulations to this fantastic team, the staff, the fans, really the whole organization that has been such a tremendous success.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Schwartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night.